from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
Lawmakers return to Richmond for a special session of the General Assembly, and a Henrico police officer is honored by a statewide organization. We'll have details about those stories and more in today's Henrico News Minute for Wednesday, August 19th, 2020. It's brought to you today by the Lakeside Farmers Market.
And now for the news.
Well, the Virginia General Assembly reconvened yesterday in Richmond to begin a special session for criminal justice reform and to address the economic crisis caused by COVID-19, among other topics expected to be discussed. Republicans in the House of Delegates killed two efforts that would have allowed for the House to meet virtually, but Democrats eventually passed a motion on their third attempt that allows the delegates to hold virtual meetings during the special session. That measure, House Resolution 515, authorizes Speaker Eileen Filler-Corn to allow for virtual meetings with just a simple majority in support. House Republican leader Todd Gilbert spoke out against the bill from the floor, then later criticized the action in a press release, saying, quote, "With a single vote, they declared that they have no need to meet in public, they have no desire to receive public input, and they have no intention of changing that practice anytime soon," end quote. The House will now meet virtually during the special session. Delegates will meet virtually over the next 5 days to hear the rule being read. Once the rules are changed on Sunday, committees can start to vote virtually. Filler-Corn said, quote, "Nothing that happened today was a surprise," end quote. She said it was a confusing process, but was adamant that there was ample communication before the session began. Mothers Against Drunk Driving of Virginia recently named Henrico Police Lieutenant Robert Netherland III as its August Officer of the Month. Netherland has been with the Henrico Police since 1994 and previously received the MAD Law Enforcement Award several times in the 1990s. He has a long history of working to get drunk drivers off the streets. As a member of the Henrico Police crash team, he became involved in impaired driving crash investigations. Eventually, the county dedicated a prosecutor to those cases, and officials credited his expertise in the fields of crash investigation and impaired driving to an increase in convictions. He later wrote the drinking while driving law for the Virginia General Assembly, which is an extra charge on top of a DUI arrest if an open container is found in the vehicle, and was responsible for writing grants in 1998 for the Henrico crash team, which have now grown into more than $300,000 a year, several of which support checkpoints and saturation patrols. Netherland's sister, Denise, was killed by a drunk driver in the 1980s, and his mother, Shirley, served as president of MAD in Central Virginia for 6 years. His father was a state trooper. Well, yet another running event has switched its format for 2020 because of the pandemic. The Anthem Corporate Run will take place as a virtual event in October and will feature new elements for participating corporate teams all throughout the month of October. The event is in its 11th year. It typically attracts more than 200 teams and 6,000 participants. Originally, it was scheduled for June 4th, but then postponed because of the pandemic. Teams can register at sportsbackers.org/events/corporate-run. In the virtual 5K, corporate team members will have from October 10th to 15th to run or walk a 5K and submit their results through the Run Sign Up event registration system. Awards will be given to the top male and female finishers in the Allianz Partners CEO Challenge, and top finishers also will be recognized for male, female, and co-ed teams in 13 total industry categories. Along with the virtual 5K, event organizers are adding several new concepts to the corporate run, including a fitness journey map and a superlatives contest to further enhance the engagement opportunities for participants. The fitness journey map includes 15 milestones that teams will work to complete between October 1st and 15th. And the superlatives contest allows corporate team members to show off their creativity by submitting photos and videos in categories including best team shirt, best post-run snack, and others. Henrico's 7-day COVID-19 positivity percentage continues to decrease. It fell to 6.8% as of August 14th. That's the lowest level the county has reached since August 5th. A total of 40 new COVID cases were reported yesterday by the Virginia Department of Health in Henrico. That bumps the county's total number of cases to 4,189 among just more than 69,000 tests conducted. The VDH also reported 3 new hospitalizations in the county related to the virus, but no new deaths yesterday. Real estate in Henrico County remains very hot. If you are interested in seeing what homes near you are selling for, visit henricocitizen.com and click under News and Property Transactions to view our roundup from the most recent week of property sales in the county. Today's Henrico News Minute has been brought to you by the Lakeside Farmers Market at 6110 Lakeside Avenue. Be sure to visit today between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. or Saturday between 9 and noon. For details, visit facebook.com/Lakeside Market RVA.